Hello YouTube, this is Damar1079 coming at you with another World of Warship video, and today we shall be taking a look at Battleship Azure Lane, New Jersey, my technically 200th ship. I had bought the captain for New Jersey before I reached technically 200 ships, but in the course of the, what's it called? The Italian crates that you were that World of Warship was giving out, or through the one little cam bureau project, or that of the just getting them through the campaign. I technically got my 200th ship early, but since I am classifying with the captain being the Battleship New Jersey itself, I'm counting New Jersey here as my 200th ship, even though technically she's my 201st ship. But a lovely ship, and I pretty much... My reasoning, if any of you have kept up thus far to my channel, why have I gotten 3 Iowa-class battleships? Why not? We're all just now missing one Iowa battleship, the Wisconsin, to complete the mighty 4. All 4 Iowa-class battleships need to be brought into this game. In my opinion, on the permanent camouflage that she gets is a beautiful one at that. Her and Iowa are the only ones that have her actual airplane catapults, unlike Missouri that does not, which I'll actually give you a shot at. So pretty much New Jersey, Iowa, but nothing for Missouri here. Her and Wisconsin did not get those later down the line because they already had enough. They already had, I guess, plenty of aircraft carriers doing the spotting for them, or any other ship in the Navy spotting for cruiser and stuff. So you can see, I pretty much, as of this recording, I had just bought her. I had bought the captain first, then I had bought her. I'll show you off. The captain was my, I guess, way of thinking how she should be done. Since she is basically a ship that is makes good long-range capabilities, I gave her these captains. I gave her Megatron for long range, because now New Jersey here has the gun range of my Yamato-class battleships, which is good. And just to have that little bit edge over other ships, I gave her the Italian commander for this, since I don't have that many other commanders. It's between this one and the British one, where it also helps traversing speed, but I went with more of the ability to shoot faster, so we'll see how that goes. It's going to also be weird since she doesn't have the ability, which I could do this. Let's see. I could do faster. Let's me actually see this real quick. How fast now have we gone up? 28. I might do that instead. Yeah, I'll do that. Usually don't do that second rate, but I want this ship to be able to shoot. And pretty much I have no upgrades on her because, well, don't need to, I think, at this moment in time. And just for all you that's curious, pretty much since she's an Iowa class, sadly, even though premium, does not have the 26 on her or her name on the back, so sadly none of that for New Jersey. But since they don't have a plain Jane premium New Jersey coming out, I'm pretty sure anytime soon, I will give her history also in here. So let's get started with that, since I'm rambling now. My first battle was Azure Lane, New Jersey. My second Azure Lane ship next to Azure Lane Aurora, which all you seem to have liked. So who knows? Maybe this one will get just as much or more than Azure Lane Aurora. Since now I have 3 Auroras and I have technically I have 3 Iowa class battleships. Come on, Wargaming, give us Wisconsin. Let's go to that. But once we get moving, I shall start talking. Actually, I'll give you a little hint at, I guess, service-wise. Sorry that brief bit of quietness. But as I was saying, before I got interrupted, as far as I can tell, the ship's career started in February 44, to where she was in Operation Hailstone between February 17th to February 18th on Truk Atoll. Where she fought against, at the time, not the main Japanese fleet. It looks like there was only a few little ships there. So you got when they have these commanders, they start talking differently. Well, then we're at 12 kilometers, so they can't get the double damage. Let's see. Amagi. And nothing. Now it's getting closer, but pretty much let's skip ahead to October 44 and Task Force 38, where she was, I believe at the time, also part of the famous Marianas Turkey shoot in the Philippine Sea. So she was good there. Did shoot down a lot of aircraft. How many? Not exact. Come on, load up. Good damage right there. Got like 2 more pages in this World War II on my book. Darn. It's well within range. 20.6 kilometers. I guess I'll just keep going dead ahead, get to full speed in there. Let's see. as camouflage, you still get a far freaking radius to be spotted by. That battleship's stuck. I'll go after the carrier. So I got more AA guns. Let's see, AA guns, secondary guns, 5 kilometers each. What was that? It just randomly shot at me. Not maybe hit the range on him just yet. But only after it gets him. Actually killed the other cruiser. Okay, so in that case, I say a little bit more. And also in October for the Battleship New Jersey, October 25th, 1944, in the Battle of Cape Ennegat. Really, it looks like from the charts, C was the flagship of Halsey and more towards Luzon in the Philippines, and let other ships go after it, go after the final, like a few carriers and a few hybrid battleships that were turned into somewhat carriers. Gotta remember, weak armor. It's actually one thing I forgot. Start turning my hull. It's not good when you don't have the heals. That torpedo plane's coming after me now. That's not good. Get a somewhat good firing solution. Yep, that's not good. And that's not good. Let's see. I had a lot of freaking AI, so that's not helping. Our carrier's not doing so good, so usually we wait until standard to see ourselves sink. Guess not this time. But I'll guess now. Pretty much the final page in World War II for New Jersey is Task Force 38 South China Sea Raid, July 1945. Pretty much, I guess, finishing off what's left of the Japanese Navy and bombarding that of the Navy itself. They're bombarding the army units that were all over Japan, or all over the Philippines, hideout, China, Vietnam, or French Indochina, I guess you could say, up until later down the line of her life. That pretty much done with all of her World War II action. And so now I'll probably have to edit this one, since this usually is a cakewalk for standard. So when this battle ends, I shall get it to that of the standard battle. So I shall be back when this is done. And we're back. Sorry that took so long. It was a Saipan versus a random AI ship, so don't know what to really do on that, but we do have a friend joining. And we'll take a look at the little stats here and all that. All good in everything. But now let us go off to standard. But before we continue on, even though this is a long recording as is, I'll have a special guest joining midway in. Usually he is here at the beginning, but he's not this time. So say hello to, I guess you could say, me Rear Admiral, Driven. Say hello.
How's it going?
Yeah. Usually, like I said, usually he's here at the beginning, but didn't want him to disappear off into the void again, since I haven't talked to him for a while, so now he's here to join us in the rest of the review of Azure Lane, New Jersey.
New Jersey, that's what we're going with?
Yes.
Oh, that's what you're going with?
Yes, just like I said at the early start of this recording, I had just gotten her today, and like always, since I don't think World of Warships going to get a plain Jane New Jersey out, I thought give the history of New Jersey here in this video. We've pretty much covered her entirety of World War II, so now it's just off to what proceeded after 45. As soon as you join.
Did you send the invite?
Yes.
Oh shoot, I ain't. My bad.
There he is. My second in command in the fleet.
You might have to pick somebody else, cause I've been doing so good, staying active.
Yes. So if he doesn't ship up, we're gonna have to ship him out to just a regular rank, and someone else can have his job.
Yeah. Don't want to lose it, but life had other plans.
Pretty much. Which is understandable.
Yeah.
Which pretty much this video, like always, since my book doesn't give me the information, I usually look up videos. So, like usual, I will put a link down in the description below for if you want a little bit more accurate of the video, more accurate history than what I can just remember, even though I just watched it not that long ago. It'll be there in the description below for you to enjoy yourself. But once this game starts, I shall go off into the more history of what happens to her after World War II. And since I'll probably drop a bombshell driven, since the last time you talked to me, how many ships do you think I'm up to now?
You were at 180 something, right? Or last time I talked to you, I think. You're probably 200 now, maybe? 190?
201.
Yep.
So
I
pretty much.
was close.
So pretty much, if you want to play catch-up driven, was like that picture I sent you of me getting that tier 6 German battlecruiser. Right now, there's a little treasure hunt that starting pretty late, but if you have a lot of those upgrade tokens for your commanders, you can spend those, or just regular cash, or just of course do the challenges for them, and you might get lucky with some of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah.
Have to look into it.
Musashi. battleship that I have the gun range with now. Still, I forgot the freaking
Meet your
armor.
maker.
The armor looking. But pretty much if you've seen my Iowa video and my Missouri video, it's all the same armor. But since I didn't show the other bit, once this battle ends, I'll show that off. Hopefully if not dying right away. But this is a Resolute shooting at us. Sashi. But yes, the history. Of course, after World War II, pretty much a lot of the battleships either went immediately into mothball, which were the North Carolinas, the South Dakota class, which driven as one with the Alabama, but not the Iowa class. They pretty much stayed a little bit longer than most since they were brand new, they were faster, so they stayed a little bit longer. Missouri stayed the longest out of all, since Harry S. Truman was the state of Missouri, was the commander-in-chief, and he was from Missouri, and his daughter also christened Missouri on her day. So she stayed in longer because he's a native of the state, and his daughter christened it. So New Jersey here, she did have an active career. She did, like Missouri, go to North Korea and bombard the piss out of North Korea. She only got damaged slightly. She did 2 tours over there, so she did a lot of damage alongside her sister ship, or probably relieved her sister ship during that time, so it's gonna be a short battle at this rate with this damn healing and all that, this hull. Even though I got the New Jersey captain not doing well with her. But then, of course, some time had passed. North Korea ended, and then New Jersey went to Vietnam, where, according to the video that I've seen, did not have as much of, I guess, a good time as she did in the other. And believe at that rate, it was after that, she had went after, of course, Vietnam. Like most of the battleships, they pretty much went to mothball and stayed pretty much sleeping giants for, I think, close to 35 years, until Ronald Reagan, our president at the time, wanted to get us to a 600 ship navy. Instead of building new ships, let's just reactivate some old ships. So pretty much like the legendary Des Moines class of heavy cruisers, or the Iowa class. The Iowa class was bigger, more buoyancy, and a lot more firepower, so they got New Jersey first a little bit. Or I'm skipping ahead. They got her out after, but they put her with all new electronics in New Jersey, so she looked different than all the other Iowas. But she did eventually come out alongside her sister ships when Ronald Reagan wanted us to 600 ship navy, so she went there. And then, of course, she helped going against a little war in Crimea, did a bunch of tours in the Pacific and the Atlantic, and then she just went into mothballs just before the breakout of Operation Desert Storm, where Wisconsin and Missouri were present for, and then eventually they pretty much kept New Jersey, actually, in Iowa. So they pretty much kept her in reserve once Iowa kind of had a little happy accident with her gun turret blowing up. So kept her around, so she missed that last little war to show off her might. And then she was pretty much turned into a museum ship where you can go see now. Which I did hear that there are plans to dry dock her. So that's good. And that's pretty much all I can pretty much say for the Battleship's history. And jeez, I need to play a lot with her more because this is bad at this rate. She's not going to survive this. Like that.
Yeah, I'm barely doing too good. Reshalu's getting... I can't hit her good.
Pretty much I can stay in AI. I'll watch her sink and then I'll go off to the other little bits, but this was a bad one. I guess I need to play with a little bit more Iowa classes occasionally. You gotta remember, fast battleships, the armor is the last stat on them. Pretty much, she got pretty much killed just as much as the Yamato class would if you hit their soft spot. But still a good ship. If pretty much like me, you didn't buy her just to always maybe use her, which I'm going to use her since I spent a lot of the money to get her.
You son of a gun, you. You better not. You're gonna do it. You
Danny,
bitch.
as we just saw that happen,
Bruh.
pretty much. I will use her. I will get used to using her, hopefully, since the first match was a perfect one. It's just too many AI ships on our team. But pretty much, if you like me, like I was saying, if you're wanting to complete all the sister ships that there are in these games, pretty much the one that's going to cost you a lot in time is the Iowa class. Pretty much getting Iowa is the easiest. Then the steal to get Missouri, which that went down in price but still a long time. And of course, if you want to spend over close to 80 bucks to get New Jersey, 70 if you just don't want to get the captain. But now, if you do, all you have to do to complete the collection is get the Battleship Wisconsin, the youngest, I guess, out of the 4 sister ships. And then we'll do a video on her. Not going to probably be as much history in World War II since she has an active service life of 12 years versus the other ones that are around 20-ish. But I guess since we're losing dramatically, I guess I'll show off the little bit of bio that she has for her, the overview of her, which you can see here. And I did forget, her nickname's Big J and Black Dragon, which is a fucking cool name to have. Pretty much you can see her little brief bio. Pretty much ignore the 6-ship service. There were 6 ships planned. 2 of them were cancelled, which is Illinois and Kentucky. Kentucky was built up. She was launched, never completed. And Illinois, I don't know where she was in her build process, but if you've made it this far, I still forgot to say, New Jersey was launched on the first anniversary of Pearl Harbor. Don't know why I forgot about that until now, until this point in the video. But that's pretty much it for that. So, I want to thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell to notify you anytime that I post a video or go live. And please leave your comments down below and tell me if you have New Jersey, if you got her the first time around or you got her the second time around, which is now. Let me know what you think of her. Is she just as good as her sister ships? Or is she better, thanks to this captain? Which I know I could switch them out too, was different, but I like how they are. This one's a little bit you gotta play with, so we'll see how I like her in the long run. But I don't know, did you get to, I guess, take a look at what she looks like, Driven? What do you think, I guess, of the paint scheme of her?
Of New Jersey?
No, the wall that's behind you. Yes, New Jersey.
Yes, I liked it. It was good.
And
I
you probably like the anime girl too. That's her commander too.
Of course you did, didn't you?
It's Commander. But now I'm pretty much rambling. This video is long enough as it is, but I'm gonna have to cut a big chunk out of this because at this rate, this is over 30. This is a 36-minute video as is, so I'm just gonna pretty much cut it right here. So again, thank you all for watching, like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I shall catch y'all in the next one. See ya.
See ya.